Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurrahmah Isnaini. I'm from class 33.48.02. In this section, I want to record my advanced listening final test project. Audio 1. So his name is Fred. He is 17 years old and living in London. He always wakes up at 7 a.m. and got out of bed 30 minutes later. Then he went downstairs to eat his breakfast of cereal and orange juice. Sometimes he also replaced the breakfast with toast with spread of jam or honey on top. After breakfast, he packed his things for school. Fred's school is only in the center of the town, and he always goes to school on foot because it only takes 15 minutes from his house to school. Fred's school is quite old, which is 400 years old, with 7 age groups there. Fred's school is an all-boys school. His school starts at 9:30 a.m. and he has 2 subjects that take 1 hour and 45 minutes, which is until 10:15 a.m. After that, they take a break at 10:45 a.m. They only rest for 15 minutes, which is until 11 a.m. Then they continued for 2 more subjects for 1 hour and 40 minutes. That is until 20 to 1 p.m. After that, they took a lunch break. Fred always went to downtown during recess, unlike his friends who always ate in school cafeteria. Then after lunch break, he continued 2 more subjects until school time and at 4:30 p.m. Usually, when he gets home, he just sits relaxed for up to an hour while reading a book or watching television. His mother usually gets home between 6:30 p.m. or 6 p.m. and after that, they have dinner together at 7:30 p.m. Audio 2. Mrs. Smith is the host of the Weather Channel. She reported the weather that day. The first came from the British Isles. The sun was shining brightly in London and the temperature was warm to 18 degrees. From the south, especially Brighton and its environs, is usually sunny. In the north, in Newcastle, it's raining and it's likely to snow as well. In areas of Scotland, it snows with temperatures down to minus 2 degrees. In the Edinburgh area, it rains and snows with a temperature about minus 3 degrees. In the Cardiff area, there was a thunderstorm. Horrible day in a beautiful western town. In the Ulster area, the weather is cloudy with mild temperature. The Belfast area has sunny weather at beautiful intervals. In the Dublin area, the temperature was low around 5 degrees, but it was a quite sunny day. It was a sunny day, but the wind was blowing very hard. Thus, the event that was hosted by Mrs. Smith that day. And the last, audio 4. The speaker was talking about how to help couples in long-distance relationships. It's natural for long-distance relationship fighters to run out of things to talk about. So don't worry, because the speakers will help your problem. So here's how to keep a long-distance relationship conversation going. Number 1, ask them unimportant, silly questions. Make it interesting. If your boyfriend likes superheroes, ask him which superheroes he would want to be. If given choice, he will tell you everything he knows about superheroes and why he likes particular one. The upside of this is you get to know your partner better. You get to know what's under the cover. Next, ask them about pet peeves or favorite songs. And then ask them when they have been embarrassed most in their life, such like humid questions can make your conversation interesting and funny. But at the same time, it connects both of you on deeper level. Next, unknowingly ask them if they like zoos or parks or what period of time they would go to if they had a time machine. Number 2, talk about people you meet every day and let your partner get a clear idea of who your friends are. This will make them feel secure in the relationship. Start like you wouldn't believe that what John did today. This also makes him feel involved. And the last, number 3, tell them something that struck you as fascinating. Tell them an interesting fact or something that you stumbled upon recently and couldn't help but ponder over. Write such things down in case you forget. Try to find topics that would interest you both. If both of you like bikes, you can tell them about the new model that is being launched and how much you would like to buy it. Try to include them or tell them how something remind you of them. So that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.